Dude, this helmet has glasses built into it.
No way.
Isn't that crazy?
It is.
I'll never lose a pair again. Love it. What?
I said glasses and a visor.
Dude, yeah, it's so great. I like that visor way better though. This mesh shit sucks. Alright, this is big, obviously.
As far as how that's coming down, you want that,
You could let it run. I trust this pine stock here.
okay.
So I would let it run as much as you can, and yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Typical. How many wraps are you thinking on this? 2?
I'm thinking just 2.
Yeah, I would get 2 and just...
And
We'll see, we'll see how it works with 2.
yeah.
And I'm not really afraid of taking a ride. This thing's not going to move too crazy.
Okay.
It's pretty stout, I'm not on like a bean pole. Ready?
Yeah.
Phil, hold on 1 second, okay? 1 second, Phil. All right, ready? Oh God, Phil, this is a big beast. Oh, come on, just go. Really? Woo! All right, Phil, you there? Phil? Hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, dude, I just rigged just did a big negative rig on this pine tree. Whew, yeah. Cool. All right. You could use my rope if you need it. Go ahead, use my rope. That's dope, dude. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. All right. See it. Yep. How do I have enough service for a phone call? Ah. There we go. Yeah. Great job, guys. Sun, doo 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 doo. Where the fuck did my camera go? I don't see it on the roof at all. Hope it's not in a tree somewhere. Thank you. All right, yep, take your time. I'm gonna be setting up for the next cut. This is like the hardest part. To try not to get the pie to come out and hit the roof. Dude, one day I spent a whole day rigging, and like the last negative rig chunk, the pie went and just like shattered all the pool pump. I was just like, and it just kicked out from my bar, from it spinning. It just kicked out, and I was like, no. So like now I'm super careful.
Yeah. I tried to like figure out which, if I cut it upside down or not, will it shoot or will it stay there?
Yeah.
And then I turned it so that it wouldn't, and it was the wrong way.
All right, so bring this line above my point here. Now I feel like it's nice. I have this, you know, this side, like side angle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now like I'm leaning back onto my climb line.
Yeah.
And with the adjustable bridge, I can bring it so close into me. So like the tree, so nice. All right.
So that ART, man, because I have an ART for my short line.
Yeah.
And that thing, if you take pressure off, it just does whatever it wants. Does that affect you?
On my bridge, I mean, no, not really. When it, cause I have it right here, and I mean, it stays pretty good unless I hit it.
Okay.
But like my zigzag, or not the zigzag, but this thing, the Zillion. Yeah. Like if anything hits that thing, it's like, ugh. Scary. Like when I went to Wisconsin, I used like a steel core with like a rope grab.
Yeah.
And dude, I rammed my hand into the rope grab so many times because of my muscle memory.
Yeah.
And I'm used to using this. I ended up having like a bruise on my palm just from hitting it so many times.
I don't like those rope grabs.
I wasn't a big fan. You can't do anything unless it's you don't have, like, you gotta take your tension off. Oh, softwood. All right. Okay. Oh, spike my rope. If I can just go one day without spiking my rope.
It's making me a little bit.
Are you worried about the bowline slipping off?
A little bit.
It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
I promise. Look, I got a nub here and a nub here.
Okay.
You can't see on the back. I appreciate it though. You know how much flack I've gotten in my videos for that? Why don't you do a half hitch, man? It's gonna slide off.
I remember watching one where you're like, dude, don't tell me how to do my job. Probably joking with one of your guys, but it was funny.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm usually pretty laid back. And if I'm serious about something, then I'll say, I'm being serious.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like,
I got two on this.
yeah, that should suffice. Let me check my camera. So the first video was like 45 minutes, and this one's an hour and a half.
Oh, wow.
So we're doing good time. We're making good time. You ready?
Yeah.
Hopefully this bowline don't slip off. Come on, just go. Oh, why do you gotta do this again? Yeah! Woo! What a rush. Yeah, so we're finally starting to not be over the roof, huh?
What's that?
We're finally starting to not be over the roof. Good job.
Dude, this is like, we did a climb like this one time when I used to work for Ken. It was like probably about the same height. And it's probably, it might be around, it might have been bigger, thicker, and it was like the biggest.
Thank you.
Like,
It
really like freaked everybody out. Right?
Really?
And so we took this chunk that there was the house drop on one side and the other side, and then they came in a triangle on the back side. So you had like no room on either side. You only had one way to go, and he didn't feel comfortable with me rigging it off of himself because of how fat it was.
Yeah.
And so I had to do it out of the lift, but that left like a 15-foot chunk.
So you just had to make it happen.
We made it happen. And one of our primary ones, backup caught it, but the thing snapped, and I felt all of the dust come across my waist.
Oh my gosh.
And then it came all the way down, and then we like looked at it, and the backup was on a shackle, and the pin had come out, and it was hanging just against it, the rope. And so it was like emergency. You had the loader in the backyard.
Oh my gosh.
There's like this whole thing was crazy. And then once we got to the ground, once I came down, I started shaking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Your adrenaline. Once your adrenaline's like, hey, I just dropped that little pouch into that bush. Can you put the other camera in there? It's in the bush closest to the house. That green pouch, it's off by the rigging line, kinda. Maybe in the top. Somewhere in there. Thank you. Yeah, slap that other camera in there and I'll toss you this one. Thank you. So a lot of people think it takes like all day to film. And it's not too bad, right? Yeah, it's like maybe a couple minutes extra. The A-Team video? We spent about 2 hours working and 8 hours waiting. August is like, wait, Traver, you wait to make the next cut. Lawrence, you wait. Everybody wait, gotta get the drone in the air. All right, and cut. like, okay, dude. I spent more time on that job waiting than I did working. But it was worth it. There was like 20 cameras at that job site, dude. It's a great video. My favorite video by him is Bad Tree 7. That's the one where they took down a redwood. It was lightning struck. Will you plug this one in?
Yeah.
Thank you.
move your timeline around the back.
Sure. Thank you. Where the hell? That camera's got to be in that bush. Got to be.
I'm not seeing it on the ground.
No, it's got to be caught up in the bush or something. I don't think I left that on a piece I rigged down. I think I would have remembered.
I feel like you would have saw it pulling it out, too.
Yeah, exactly. Unless I left it on and then it hit and then flung somewhere far. But I could see around. I don't see it. It's weird.
You still think 2 wraps is alright for that?
Yeah, I mean, it's about the same as the other one.
Okay.
It's up to you, man. I'm fine with how it's been going, so.
Yeah, I just don't want to shake it too much.
The lower we get, the more stout this thing is and the less flex it has. So, I didn't really leave myself a lot of room. Two wraps is too much.
Yeah, it didn't pull me at all.
Yeah, 2 wraps is too much. Now we know. And look, right here too. Little friction.
Yeah.
And right here, friction. It bothers me about that. It's definitely not oak. Oak would have barely moved.
Yeah.
And this thing's still really bendy. Real wobbly. I guess I could probably move oak like this.
Yeah, I mean, you're dripping.
flip line, Trevor. I was gonna try that new saddle today.
Oh yeah?
But like I had a birthday party yesterday and I didn't have time to set it up for work. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that new buffalo leather one.
Yeah, man.
It looks nice.
It just aesthetically, it's so pretty. I want to hang it on the wall.
Right.
Like I just want to hang it on the wall. I'm probably gonna end up doing that.
Have you worn it at all?
In my front yard for like a half hour.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
looks like it
Sits real low.
waistband, but then it buckles high.
It buckles high, and then like the rest of it sits like on your butt, kind of like this. Cause this is like really. I mean, I don't have my waistband all the way up here on my back, so it's kind of like on my hips.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just seems like it puts everything on your butt instead of on your hips, and there's definitely no pinching or anything from it.
Yeah.
There's no leg buckles, so it's yeah. So you got to step into it, like each leg strap, you got to step into it, and then there's just like a. I mean, yeah, it just cinches down, and it's like different. But I mean, like, so it's a pain in the butt to get on, but really, how many times you taking your saddle on and off, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate having to come down for like lunch.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I mean, it's like, is there any way we can knock
Yeah, I like to finish stuff before I come down too. I'm like, nope, I'll just starve until I'm ready. My right foot hurts.
Kind of gonna get me down faster than being hungry.
Yeah.
Or dehydrated. If I don't drink enough water.
All right, I'm thinking that's big enough. You're still comfortable with this, right? You're fine with how I'm rigging?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, face cut. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Mm. You ever had a bowline slip off?
No.
I have, but it was like a stupid error.
Yeah.
You know, I just put one too close to the end. It was smooth bark tree.
Yeah.
It was like a spotted gum or something.
Yeah.
Slipped right off. Everything was fine, but I was like, oh man.
I've had them come off of, if you're cutting and the thing's, it's barber chairs and flips out, I've had that happen.
That sucks. You're like, oh no. And it's just like, there's nothing you could do about it. You just gotta watch and hope. Yeah.
Can't do anything.
Those ones suck, dude. I've had that happen a bunch of times.
We had a clip, when I first started, Kevin was using a clip on the end of the rope,
Yep.
and that's all we used. And
Yeah.
One day, it slipped off of a branch, and that was the last time we ever used it.
Yeah, I used one of those for the first time in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I saw that in the video.
Yeah, I was like, what? It was nice because I was like, whoa, it's heavy. I could toss it up.
Great that way.
Yeah, and like for those up and down trees, I was like, yeah, I could see this if I'm throwing the rope a lot. Like I don't, this rope's pretty heavy, so I can get around stuff. But
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing that sucks is if you throw it something that's too tight, you ain't getting it back.
nope. That's why I don't like splices.
Yeah.
Cause like
Oh, I've learned the hard way on that.
I don't like so this is what I do with my splice. I put it on my bridge, and it acts as a stopper for the ART.
Yeah.
I cut all my splices off. There's less you can do with them. You ready? So a wrap and a half. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wrap and a half. I mean, if the other ones are too much, this is a little bigger. So, I mean, I'm fine with what's been happening. I don't want to, I don't want it to be not enough friction. But I think we're fine.
I got 1.5.
All right. Oh man, I did that backflip and I forgot to buckle my helmet. And my
Did you film it? Because I didn't see it.
Yeah, I got it on film. I haven't edited it though yet. I posted a little clip, but I did a backflip and the helmet just broke my helmet. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
How was that for you?
That was all right. I was a little nervous about letting it run too far.
It's okay. On the next ones, we won't let it run at all.
Okay.
All right? We'll just let it slam. I'm completely fine.
Yeah.
Let it cool down. Don't try to stop that. It's about 400 or 500 pounds. I can help a little bit. That's a big piece.
Yeah.
They always once they rig it, I'm looking at it, I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah. Well, it's hard too to get down here to get perspective on it.
Yeah.
Because if you're not careful, I mean, sometimes they look small.
Well, I'll try to explain to people. I'm like, this is about 1 gallon paint can. This is like 5 gallon bucket. This is like a black garbage can size, you know, like this is big.
Yeah. And the amount of force that these things
It's amazing.
create within a certain
Dude.
short amount of space.
Yeah, it really is amazing. The amount of force.
Oh, did you see that? Or maybe it was you that posted it, or somebody posted something about like when you cut like a little nub and you throw it and it hits the deck.
That was me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like perfect.
It wasn't my video, but that is my favorite tree work video. When you're cutting stubs off of the tree, this is what the customer hears.
Yeah.
This is what the climber hears.
With the deck smashing.
Oh, dude, and the guy's just like, whoops. It gets me every time. All right. Thank you.
You're free on the rope too.
Thank you. Am I pulling the wrong side? This side or this side?
Go ahead.
Will you crank up my 660? I'm gonna switch over to that. Oh, I love it.
You want to run it or you want to
You can shut it off. You can shut it off. I'm gonna send this down first.
Okay. Yeah, that one's a beast. The 661 is
Great saw.
pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great saw, the 661. Come on, gravity. Come on, gravity. I try to use my little saw as long as I can.
Yeah. Well, these things are so heavy.
Yeah, the 660 is so heavy. When I worked full-time for that company, UT Tree Service,
Yeah.
I was using like a 441,
Yeah.
or no, 462. Yeah, dude, that saw's great.
Oh, yeah?
You know, my whole contract career, I only used the 660 and a 201.
Yeah, well, that's great because you can kind of...
You can do everything.
You cover your bases.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. I don't even have a 36-inch with this. I just use a 25 for everything.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy, but I get away with it.
Yeah. I mean, whatever.
I mean, even like big base cuts, I could just double up. There's not very many trees where I can't reach both sides.
Right.
You know, like through the middle.
Yep.
All right. Oh, sweet. I got this little hook now. Yeah. Thank you, Weaver.
How does the paint last on this bar?
I don't know. That's the first one I've had. I've never really wanted to use that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was on my wall for like a year, and my buddy. So only 4 of those were made.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the yellow ones. August sent it to me as a gift. Super nice. I was really honored. You know, I was like, oh, fuck. I caught my finger. But he sent it to me, and it was on my wall for a year. And then my other buddy Jaden,
Yeah.
he got one, and he was like using it and taking pictures, and I was like, oh man. So and I put it on to get some pictures a couple months ago. I just haven't taken it off yet.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna cut, face cut.
It looks nice with some antique.
No running. It's going into the little void here. It's not over the house anymore. Well, a little bit. Oh, come on. Come on. Dang it. How was that for you?
That was great.
Cool, cool.
Good job.
Thank you. Not bad for my first time, right? I wouldn't if I were you either. Yeah, I watched a bunch of videos last night. Got the hang of it. What is it? I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express. Oh, I'm ready to get off my spikes. Woo! I don't know if like if I need new boots, but my right foot is killing me. Always now, it seems. Whoa, that's a pretty big piece. That's like as tall as you, dude. That's crazy. Thank you. If you want a couple of pine chunks for fireplace seats, man. Tried. Make a couple tabletops, huh?
You're gonna take a stump right around it anyway. Yeah, we'll get it as low as you can. Yeah.
Oop, oop, oop. All right. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of small dead pencil wood is what I've always called it. Dude, it just, I move around a little bit and stuff's hitting the roof. What the homeowner hears. Did that rope stretch a lot?
I don't.
Well, I just don't know. I didn't see how far below it landed.
Yeah.
But I'm going to put this face.
It landed right about 2 feet below you.
All right. I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to do a notch that way.
Okay.
All right. And it's just going to slam back into the trunk. Ah, thank you. Done that a lot. A lot. Ah. A lot of force.
That one felt not bad, but I felt it coming off a little bit.
Oh, like
Just a slight it didn't yank or pull on me.
but you felt it want to? Yeah.
Push it this way.
Woo! Oh man. Those big pieces get my adrenaline going.
Oh man, me too. I'm on the ground.
Yeah, I know. I've never been able to run like big logs. I've never done it.
Yeah.
I've never been on your side.
Yeah. It's just as
Exhilarating.
for me, it's
Yeah.
just as stressful.
Oh yeah, man. I could imagine. Well, because now you're like, because it's kind of like you could mess somebody up, I mean, not really like right here, but like up there a little bit. But right here,
That's way more scary.
yeah. Right here, it's so stout, it's not moving at all. It still was like good jerk fest. I'm thinking we got like rigged 2 more pieces.
Yeah.
Probably one cut a little bit beneath my feet and then another one, or maybe, I don't know. But yeah, definitely another one after that and then drop it. All right. This is going
Big ones here.
super smooth.
Barrier if you want to drop one of them or whatnot. Don't get.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but.
Yeah, once we get so low, it's like it just negative rigs into the ground.
Right.
It's like, might as well chunk them.
Yeah.
You ever done any vertical speed lining?
Vertical speed lining?
Yeah, like attaching, so I would cut here and I'd have the rigging rope tied to here, running through the rings and down to the port raft.
No.
And then it keeps everything really close into the trunk.
Really? No.
It's just a speed line, but up and down.
Oh.
I've done it like a couple times when I didn't want things to like bounce super far,
Yeah.
or there's like a sidewalk. Just keep it right in.
Yeah. How do you, if you're cutting it small, you're not necessarily cutting it.
I mean, like a huge chunk, big chunk. So you would just terminate the rigging line right here,
Right.
run it through the ring, and cut it here.
Okay.
So then it just follows the rigging rope all the way down with these rings.
Right.
I've only done it once or twice. Yeah, it's like a really situational thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's a good little trick to have. Oh, I dropped my rings. Yeah.
You want it back, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna need those. I'm gonna be upset if I cannot find that camera.
Okay.
Thank you. I feel like it's jammed in that bush somewhere.
There it is.
Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Nice, man.
Still there, look at that.
Nothing broken either. Sweet.
Looks like it.
Sweet. You get that to the side. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. So, how am I in real life in comparison to my videos?
Great.
Cool.
It's like, when it doesn't look, it's like effortless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that's what's awesome to watch. Is somebody that's just
Effortless, really?
It doesn't look like you're having a hard time, and it sounds like you're having. Because I'll get up there and I'll be like,
Huffing and puffing.
in the camera sometimes.
Yeah.
You're tired and all that. It's different when you can hear it on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, so you got like a different perspective. That's cool. You're like, oh, I watched this guy, and then now like I see it in real life. So that's cool. Like, it's cool to hear that it looks effortless. But I mean, this isn't it's not the hardest tree. I've done this a lot. Like trees like this is really straightforward. I don't like to say easy because it's not easy, but straightforward is the right word for it. Like this is pretty basic. Like. No. Yeah, it's one rigging point for the most part.
Yeah, the only hard part is where you do have those angles.
Yep.
That's the only.
But like having the single rope line right here, and then having my point on the backside, like, like I could swing out this way and be screwed, you know what I'm saying? But I keep all my weight on this side, and there's no, I'm not even supported on my flip line.
See, that's the thing that you get a lot too. I've learned a ton in the last year and a half just from watching
Videos.
August and completely right.
That's so cool, man.
It's just like, and it's the little things.
Yeah,
We all know how to do the work, right?
The big things. Make the cut. Yeah.
It's the strap the little nub to your rope that's already tied in, so you don't
Yep.
have to re-rig it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's just those little things that make it even smoother and help, make it easier on yourself.
Yeah, and the raw videos are invaluable for that.
Yeah.
Just picking up the things that nobody shows. A lot of people don't show everything.
Right.
And I like things aren't always peaches and cream.
Right.
Everybody does the fluff edits all the time, and it's like, yeah, like what'd you do to get to that point to make that cut, buddy? I want to see that, like.
Yeah. It's really cool when you do see August is good for the drone stuff.
Yeah.
You see them way up on the stick. And it's like, you understand by doing it that was not, that took some time to do.
Yeah.
Go through that whole process,
Yeah. Like those trees are so high, a lot of times they're required to run their own ropes because they don't want to carry a fucking, 500-foot rope.
Right.
So the guy will run his own rope and shit. I heard a lot of guys doing that.
What do you mean they'll run the
Like the top pieces, because the rope won't reach the ground.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they have to run it from up here.
They run it themselves.
Yeah, the climbers.
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah. You
That-
just get like a little porter wrap and run it right.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what Rion did when he was out there with him. He had to run the top himself,
That's wild.
I think.
And the things that, see, that's the thing that, like, for guys that do, like, not as crazy stuff, but that's great information. Because who knew that you could, who's going to think of that? And it seems so simple after the fact that you hear it. It's like, oh, well, why didn't,
Exactly.
why didn't I think of that?
Dude, like span rigging. Span rigging where you terminate to one.
Drop it in the middle.
Yeah, I learned that from Rion, and I was like, I've been doing it so fucking hard all these years, and I watched this guy's video, 30 seconds, and I'm like, why haven't I been doing that my whole life?
Right.
Like, span rigging is amazing.
Yeah.
All right, right here. And then I'm thinking I could salami cut them down after this piece.
Yeah, we'll just...
Yeah, we'll just put a little insurance log right by this house, and then have that insurance log too.
That'll work.
Insurance log. Thing needs a tune-up. You ever seen a bowline tied like this? Like a slip knot? This is the slip knot. Stick the tail through. Man, my saw needs to be worked on. Barely running. Big. This is big. What?
I didn't give in on the wraps.
No, it's okay.
It hit
The border wrap?
rope here. Hit my end.
Oh, it hit your end?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
why it pulled me in a little bit.
I'm okay. That was. Are you all right?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool. That's a big piece, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit. It looks so much bigger down there, I think.
Yeah. Are you trying to lift that or push it? I'm trying to get it that way.
Yes.
Push that instead of lift. Roll the inner. You can roll the inner.
Oh man.
I got the big one. I got this one. You can roll that one too. Come back. This one. Okay. Roll it towards it. Roll it towards it.
Oh man. Cool. I'm excited. I got this whole job on film.
Great.
Be a pretty sweet edit. Like a one with music.
That one has like 300 pounds, 700. I just filled up your quarter wrap on the bottom there with tree.
Dude, like, all right. So, you ever heard of the RC 2000?
No.
It's made by Stein. It's like a porter wrap, kind of, but a little different.
Oh, is that the one with all the arms on?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The first day that I used it, I bent one of the arms, and I was like, "How?"
Right.
I just like the fair lead, the little spike. I just wow, like
That's creepy.
yeah.
Especially if it's
We hit it with a huge log, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That thing was stupid. Like, I was cutting big.
Yeah, you know what? The ones that kind of give me the willies are the salami cuts. Because, you know, when you do them and you have like 4 or 5 feet, you know, high, it's like, what if it comes out and, you know what I mean? Like that.
I've had a couple on that pine video.
Yeah.
That one you were talking about where I was taking huge pieces.
Yeah.
I was doing salami cuts and they were kicking out. The tops were kicking out.
Yeah.
And if like I would have went any lower, it would have come back on me.
Yeah.
I think we're done. You could, if you guys want to process one of those.
Yeah.
And roll the other one towards the house or whatever. Roll them both towards the house. It's up to you. But you could pull that rope out. We're done with it. I think, and I'm gonna salami cut these fairly small. It's all right. What? Killer, dude. Yeah, and I got music. I don't know how you don't use music anymore, man. I couldn't do it.
I never used music.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, man,
My old boss was like,
no.
no music. Because he had a guy, he said he let a guy use music one time.
You did something.
Just way too much, like, not paying attention. He got too zoned into that.
I'm all about eye contact
Yeah.
and, like, hand signals.
Yes.
Like, I don't know, you ever watch some of the stuff I did with Birch? Birch Tree Service, orange
Yeah.
shirt.
Guys?
Yeah, those guys, man, those guys were good. But basically, we would just listen to music all day and use hand signals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like we would buzz in and I'd be like, hey, I need a drink or something. But if like before roping, I would just be like 1 wrap, no running,
Right.
you know, and we figured it out. And
That's awesome.
Yeah, we didn't even have to talk to each other. It was great.
Yeah. That's like Matt and I.
It
was just us, and then we had day workers because we just couldn't, for a while, we couldn't find anybody.
Matt Barker?
No.
Baker?
Burfield.
Oh, Burfield. Okay, yeah.
And
Yeah,
we just-
Toyota Tacoma, right? It had a really nice ass truck. Yeah.
Yeah. No, Tundra.
Oh, that's it. Oh, God
He
forbid.
sold that thing.
I can't believe he sold it. Yeah.
Oh. And then somebody bought it, like bang, gone. Just took it.
Well, yeah, dude, he had a lot of followers
Yeah.
because of that, like his truck stuff.
Yeah. And he won the
competition.
competition.
I voted for him like 4 times.
Yeah.
I have 4 different Instagram accounts, so I was like, I went and voted for him. All right, I'm gonna salami this chunk right next to that little pie slice.
Okay.
He said something about irrigation or something, right?
It's covered with the barrel on the backside.
Ah, okay, cool. We're totally good then.
Drain or something.
I'm gonna take these pretty small.
Yeah.
Thank you. You ever do that with your saw? To get it off your saddle?
No, I seen.
Uh.
Last time I saw that was Billy Ray. Actually, you do it. I saw
Billy Ray does it too?
Yeah.
I don't. All right, so I have a confession to make. I don't watch any tree work videos.
Oh, really?
Very rarely. If I do, it's all fuck ups and mistakes and accidents.
Oh, I can't watch it.
Like I watched August videos for a long time, and then he started doing like different style.
Yeah.
I liked his fluff edits, his stuff with music, you know.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah, he doesn't really do too many of those anymore.
Video that he says he can't play anymore. That they made him take down because he made it to the music, but it was copyrighted.
What video was that?
I don't know. He just talks about a video
Oh,
that he made.
I remember one. It was like the Safe Block Boys. It was the Safe Block Boys. It was him, Lawrence Schultz, and David Driver.
Yeah.
And he was like, they finally, for some reason, let this video come back. I was like, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
It was a good video, too.
The only reason I'm even actually doing this now on my own is I got re-inspired by watching the videos.
It's funny, like, not to sound, like, cocky or anything, but, like, I have a lot of people that tell me that I inspire them.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say, like, dude, you put wind back in my sail for tree work, you know, and now I'm out here just having a good time and enjoying my life. And I'm like, you know how great that, you know how good a feeling that is? Like, this guy commented on one of my, it was a live video. He was like, Trevor, I'm 55. I found your videos online, and like, I just bought climbing gear, and I'm ready to climb. I was like, dude, message me, man. We'll talk more. Like,
Yeah.
that's killer. Like,
Yeah.
some guy's, like, figuring out, like, what he kind of wants to do, you know?
Yeah. It is. It's
Just,
great.
yeah.
You know, it's because you're watching, you know, everybody's got a different style.
Yeah.
So the way that I learned was very, like, I climbed on a blank stick.
Yeah.
I climbed in a saddle that was like, I had to pull on.
That's how I learned, too, man.
New, but it wasn't, you know, when I first started, it was the leather one. You just, you know,
Oh, yeah, a belt. It was essentially a belt.
Yeah. way you rig it, on a rope, over the limb, that kind of stuff.
Natural crotch, yep.
There was no interaction with other companies, other guys. I saw nothing else.
So social media changed that.
Yeah.
It changed it. I'm like a tree work recruiter.
Right.
Like literally.
Yeah.
Like I have a list of links that I send to new guys for a basic starter kit.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, here's the list of links. Go through each one. That is the bare minimum that you need to start tree climbing. Go
Right.
for it, bro.
Yeah. and that's great because we need more people in the train, man. There's nobody.
Well, it's like, yeah, and that's the thing is social media it definitely kind of glorifies it a little bit.
It does.
You know what I mean? It glorifies tree work a little bit because a lot of things look very easy on film, and then you get out there and you're 70 feet above the ground rigging something, cutting chainsaw by your face and stuff. You know, it's like
Totally
it gets
different ballgame.
real fast.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna make this cut. Interrupting conversations with chainsaws for 10 years. Hey, is my rope below my cut? I think it is. Thanks. Ha! And then there was a table.
Right there.
That was like more of a flat cut than a salami. Salami.
Yeah, we had the smaller guy that I was telling you about. He was always telling me, we need like the X rings, we need this, we need that. Because my boss at the time was like, we need production. Keep it as simple as possible. You know how to do that, just get it done, right?
Yeah.
So I'm telling him, no, we're not doing that. We're not, you know what I mean? It was totally like,
Years.
you know,
Dude, I was...
stuck in that mode.
Yep.
You know? And,
I know, man.
He was so, like, I took the morale out of it, you know what I mean? Like, it was terrible. And then he ended up leaving, and then I find all these videos, and I'm like, this is where he got all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is where he did it, these are exactly the things he did. I'm like, I feel terrible now, because this is a good idea.
Yeah. So much better. Yeah, dude, I was like...
Yes, I am. Go ahead, Trev.
Dude, I was anti everything for a long time. Like, I don't need the fancy shit. SRT, I don't climb SRT. I'm fine with my Blakes.
Right.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
And I was.
Yeah.
At the time, until I went to a contract job one time. This guy, Tim Murray, he was like, how long you been climbing? I was like, 4 years, 5 years, you know? And he's like, you're still using that, huh? And I was like, yeah, well, what's wrong with that? And then he showed me the hitch climber pulley on a VT.
Yeah.
And then for the first time, I tended slack with one hand.
Right.
And I left that job site and I rode to Royal Edger and I bought a hitch climber and I bought hitch cord and I changed everything, dude. I was like, never again. And then ever since then, you know?
Yeah. That's it's been a big deal. Even learning the little bit of SRT that I know has been great.
Just anchoring like this.
Yeah.
Just being able to anchor and then come down and pull your rope free. Like that. I mean.
I thought it was total like BS.
Well, it's like, oh, so you have to throw a line in the tree and ascend that way, like, dude. Early in my career, I free climbed to the top of the trees, set my DRT line, and then climbed out.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just free climbed. Oaks are like ladders. You just put a ladder in there and you just climb the rest, tie in from there.
Yeah.
But you can go around a trunk as many times as you want with a single rope, and it will not change the friction at all.
Right.
And that right there was like, whoa. Sold it for me. All right, making cut.
Like you go around one limb.
You're done. You're like, you know, angry. Drop it now, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm getting my shit off. I love this harness and I like my spikes, but boy, do I enjoy taking them off more than anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I got the notch ones, the spikes.
With the green?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steel ones.
How do you like those?
They're great.
Yeah?
I mean, I was using
Old Buckingham? Yeah.
Yeah, the old ones.
Old fucking.
And I didn't even realize, and I felt so stupid when I realized it, but like I wore them at my boss's height.
Yeah. Oh.
So they're like digging into my calf.
Yeah, and you put them higher?
And as soon as I put them higher,
You were like, oh my God.
Yeah. But then still, it was a little bit, you know.
I just remember I got a lift station where you got a can on it. You saw
Yeah.
it.
We got this, man.
Dropping going on.
Yeah. Well, everything's going this way.
Out here.
that tree's no joke, man. That thing was all the way over his house. So.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was dead dying too,
Yeah,
so it's
the top was brown, so it was a relief to sleep under that thing.
very smart of him to have it removed.
Yeah, and now too.
Yeah.
It's totally crispy. You too.
You too, man. Oh, there was one little limb that went over in his yard. I should have mentioned it. One little tiny limb.
Yeah.
All right. Great job, guys.
I got those notch ones. I put them on, and then I went on a tree.
And you were
I
like,
was like,
oh my God, your legs.
these are the
If your legs could speak, bro, they would just thank you.
Oh yeah. That and then too, the spikes don't touch the ground. On
Yeah.
the pines, they touch the
Mi-
ground.
mine don't
It's like
either.
You can't walk. I'm tiptoeing everywhere.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep,
So-
same thing.
They're much better. I wanted to get that harness, but then I couldn't wait. I needed to get one.
Yeah.
And those were on all backboard. And so I got the Sentinel.
Yeah, Joe in August. I mean, it's just them running monkeybeaver.com.
That's the coolest
It,
logo
it's just.
that I've ever seen.
You like that logo?
Oh man, that's so
It's
good.
pretty cool. I remember when he had it done and he was like, what do you think about this? And I was like, what? I was like, it doesn't matter what I think, bro. Do you like it?
Yeah.
You know, I was like, it's okay.
I mean,
I you know,
it's. I think it's not.
it's
not,
cool.
you know,
It's not like my favorite
when
logo.
you hear it, Monkey Beaver, it doesn't sound like.
No,
that's
I mean,
awesome.
it's pretty badass drawing.
It's
Like,
the picture that does it. You know what I mean? Like, or are you seeing the T-shirt? I forget who does the T-shirt, but it's a guy pulling off his mask and there's a chimpanzee in.
I just had that shirt on yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's his name did that? Timberwolf.
Okay.
Mark. His name's no, what's his name? Fuck. Yeah, so I met him. He's Timberwolf 190,
Uh-huh.
and he's a pretty nice guy. I went to the TCI convention, and everybody knew who I was. It felt like a rock star. Like, it's really weird, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Trevor. I'm like, hey, how's it going? I don't know you, but
Hello, guy, I don't know.
yeah, totally different experience.
Yeah.
And but so he doesn't like post pictures of himself of
Uh-huh.
like selfies and shit. Nobody really
Yeah.
knows what he looks like.
Right.
And I was standing there having a conversation with him, and he was like, everybody that came up to both of us knew exactly who you were, and nobody knew who the fuck I was. And he was like, how do you like taking all them selfies now? And I was just like, shut up, dude. I couldn't even have a conversation, you know? I was like
Right.
talking to somebody, hey, what's up, Trevor? I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
man. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I probably shouldn't have did that. Oh, man. Oh yeah,
Stuff. That was awesome.
that was awesome.
That was nice.
What time is it?
I don't know.
Probably not even noon yet, I hope. That would be sweet. Ah, 12:29.
Oh, did it not record?
Well, I'm shutting this camera off. That was awesome.